Well, the story really is about these 3 kids that live in the Ark-La-Tex who had been homeless for quite a few years. Some of them were even describing the stories on how they had to sneak into their girlfriend's home just to have a place to sleep at night and carry their clothes around in trash bags. It's kind of their story of survival and their story of how they've moved on, how they're trying to, I guess, break the cycle in a way. A lot of them now live in a home and they're trying to make a life for themselves so they don't end up as one of those statistics. One of the most compelling things was certainly when they were talking about what they had to do whenever they didn't have food. They told me about how they had to steal for money. They would do whatever it became necessary to steal money so they could afford food. Some of them went 2-3 days without even eating. One kid said he would go to neighborhoods and try to collect all the rakes and lawn equipment that he could so he could rake leaves for other people so he could get some extra cash so he could be able to afford food. So that was just really hard for me to hear, to know these kids don't know when they're going to get their next meal. But it's all about really breaking the cycle. It's an issue where these folks can't afford to hold down a job on minimum wage and find an apartment and pay for daycare and find transportation, and they're just not able to survive. So it's really taking a look at the statistics and why it's such a big issue. And you might be surprised at the number of kids in this area and people in this area that are homeless.